its Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast. Serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
Good evening, dear listeners. Welcome to All Hail Unicron, episode 76, entitled, Hey Kid, You're on a Computer. We have a special episode this time around. One of the kids in my area, a 13-year-old, he's seen my office, he's seen my robots here and there, and I've noticed him eyeing them. And, he mentioned in passing that he saw Transformers 1. He knew I did some type of podcast about it. And, he has now expressed a real interest in Transformers. Apparently this movie is really exciting a new generation of kids. So, trying to be all-inclusive, I was like, hey, listen, I'm recording tonight. I can ask the other guys if they don't mind if you get on, if you want to talk about the movie with us. I haven't seen it yet, but I know about all the spoilers. Justin hasn't seen it yet. Rich has seen it 5 times.
Also, we are now rebranding to Transformers 2, which is all your Transformers 1 podcast needs.
No, but it's Transformers TOO.
Yes.
Okay. How do I keep fucking this up? Okay, so his name is Carlos, and I'm just going to go add him to the call. Okay, if I click the dot and then hit add. Okay. So waiting for him to pick up.
Hello?
Hey, Carlos.
Hi.
Hey, this is Robert. How you doing? You're on the show.
Oh.
Hey, Carlos.
Ooh. Hi.
How are
I
you?
told you, he's a little soft-spoken, but he's a nice kid. And just like I just explained to the audience and to the co-host, we have Rich H. We haven't done our introductions yet, Carlos. So we'll start with the biggest and the best of them. We have Rich H. He's also known as the pre-order himself. Say hello to Carlos, Rich.
Hey, Carlos. How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
I'm sorry, I'm very shy.
And we also, it's okay, dude. Don't worry. Carlos speaks English better than I speak Spanish, but he's bilingual. So, don't be shy, Carlos. Your English is perfect, dude. Also, coming up behind him, we have Justin. His handle's T2RX6. Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi.
You meant hi, Carlos.
No,
Justin.
you told me to say hi, Justin, so I said hi, Justin.
Say hi to
That's what you
Carlos,
get.
Justin.
I'm not saying hi to Carlos.
Hi.
I don't like Carlos.
You what?
You heard me.
What? You don't like Carlos?
I don't.
Don't
Why?
listen to Justin. He's rude.
Why would you say that?
Carlos knows why.
Yeah, fuck you too, Justin. You piece of shit.
Oscar's back.
Fucking scumbag. I'm trying to be
Oscar's
an innocent
back.
little Guatemalan kid. You talking shit the whole time. I went through so much trouble making this profile.
As soon as everything started going down, I don't know what you said. I'm like, it's freaking Oscar. It's Oscar.
No.
It was amazing. At first,
That
the
was
first
amazing.
hi, I'm like, is Robert really like effing with us? Is this really happening? I was like, all right, okay.
That was great.
It's gonna be
There
an interesting
was no
show.
point to. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no point in giving like an elaborate backstory. Like I was gonna tell Robert, oh, tell him he's like a son of your clients, and like, I was gonna be like, yeah, tell him you lost the case and you feel real bad.
We've been plotting his return for 2 weeks.
Absolutely amazing. I applaud this effort.
Yeah.
Thanks for
That was
ruining it,
amazing.
Justin, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you fucking rude piece of garbage.
Hey.
I was like,
Is that my
shut
name's
up.
Justin? I hate Hispanic people.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck them.
verbatim. So I
This guy's
very
British.
much enjoyed Carlos. It was a complete surprise. So welcome.
Justin
Carlos.
was on
From
it.
now on, he's not Oscar anymore. We just got to call him Carlos. Just say what it is.
Justin knew as soon as your first hi.
No, it wasn't the high. It was something afterwards. I think it was in response to Rich that all of a sudden I'm like, it's Oscar.
Rich was like mortified.
Well, I was like, is that? Oh man, if this really is like, this kid Carlos, that oh man.
Podcast reaching.
This is going to be an amazing show if it's going to be like this. Hi.
Well, welcome back, Oscar, man. You've been sorely
It
missed.
feels good to be back. I'm very scared. I watched Transformer 1. It's a cool movie.
If you were gonna let it go on, Carlos was gonna slowly start, like when he got more comfortable, have like really filthy language and make you all very uncomfortable.
You
That
imagine
would've
like
been
just
awesome.
you guys talk about a figure and he just jumps in like,
You guys ever eat a cinnamon ring on a woman behind the Outback Steakhouse?
Always,
the-
Carlos, always.
I eat ass.
Amazing.
My puppy pays women to fart in my mouth because I like the taste.
Man, I could only imagine how this whole thing would have played out when Robert approached Rich and I, and we were just like, yeah, no. No to the Carlos.
the kid's a little shy, but he's kind of a fucking pervert. So yeah,
Yeah, pretty amazing.
God. Well, Oscar, you're back, so take it over, man.
Yeah, welcome to All Hail Unicron episode 76, and I'm back from the depths that is the Amazon night shift.
How was your
I was-
time in space, though, in the space station?
Space station? No, it's not no space station.
You've been
Yeah,
stuck
you
up
were
in
stuck up there. That's why you haven't been on the
international.
show.
Yeah,
Stuck on the space station for months.
pulling Amazon.
Fuck you, JetBlue.
I feel like we
Ah.
should change the name of this podcast to Hey Oscar, you're on the computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The last few months have been really fucking crap working there, but it's done. I'm no longer there. I got a day job. I got my old job back. So yeah.
Congratulations.
what you
really
got
happy
this
to
week.
hear it.
Say what?
That's what you got this week.
Yeah, that,
And
pretty much.
what we
Well, I got
this
that
week
last
was
week.
We got our Oscar back.
Yeah, that's better than anything any of us got this week.
Wow. bunch of
Yay.
homos. Anyway,
Oh wait, no, we hate
So
this. This sucks. You suck. Everything sucks.
there we go. Yeah, that's what I had to hear for the last 5 months on night shift.
Yeah. Good.
You sound
You're
like
right at home again.
I ain't working hard. They don't pay me by the hour. Don't pay me by the piece. They pay me by the hour.
I told Oscar, I'm like, the guys are gonna be so happy. They're gonna be so happy when you come back.
That we are.
Hells yeah.
We feel whole again.
I
Ooh.
feel happy to be back too.
HOLE.
It's been a hell of a fucking, like I said, the last 5, almost 6 months, man. Like, let's air this out and I'll never speak of it again. Well, I probably will. That's me. Whatever. So for those that don't know, I had to leave the show because the job I had closed its doors. The only job I could pick up was working night shift at Amazon. I go in there all doughy-eyed like a 44-year-old simpleton, right? Only to find out that all the promises they make to you when you apply to work there are just full of shit.
Really?
Yeah, really. They tell you get benefits from day one. No, you get benefits after 90 days because everyone that's hired at an established fulfillment center of any kind is basically considered seasonal. So you don't get access to vision or dental until you get converted into what's called a blue badge, and that's based on the needs of the business. So looking on Reddit over the last few months, there are people that waited over a year to be converted over. Meanwhile, after 90 days, the health benefits you get is like the zero pay health benefits that have insanely high deductibles. A trip to urgent care will run you minimum $200 down here. I would not recommend ever working
Ouch.
there unless you're going in corporate, in which case you become a blue badge and then you get all that shit from day one and better health benefits and stuff like that. Like I had to fight to get stocks and to get 401k because it was promised to me when I applied, only to be told, oh no, it's because you're a seasonal. No, fuck that. Like I had to call HR, then call HR's HR and HR's manager, and it was a thing,
Wow.
man. Like it's something I would not suggest anyone to ever partake unless you are in desperate need of money. And for me, I kind of was. You know, we have people here that depend on my wife and I financially, and it was a choice I had to make. And I was trying to score a second job, but no one wants to give you a 4-hour shift anymore. It's all like, oh no, well we start 6 to 8 hours. It's like, no, man, I need to sleep, dude. I work nights.
Yeah.
And the biggest letdown of them all is like these kids that I worked with, and kids, they're in their 20s, some are 19. Go in there, they don't do a fucking thing. They walk around, they talk, they don't do any work. They talk about how tired they are from not doing anything. To the point where they're like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to break. I need to smoke weed so bad. Like you walk behind some of these kids, it's like walking behind a weed refinery. It smells so potent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jesus Christ. And they're proud of that shit. So like, needless to say, like I'll never say never, but I mean, like if I had options, they would be my very last resort for trying to attempt to gain employment of some kind. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's over, man.
Yeah,
me too, man.
Yeah, me too.
Because it pissed me off. I'd be at work Monday nights and I see the messages going on like, "Oh, you ready? You ready?" And I'm just like, "Fuck bullshit."
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like, I'm
Oscar,
ready to quit.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
So, according to my left and my right, I'm not even looking at my screen. I'm looking at the All Hail Unicron notes, which apparently last time I accessed was back in April. On April Fool's Day, no less.
No one's done the notes since then. Just kidding.
Yeah. It's everyone's favorite ambulance chaser and my fellow conspirator to tonight's tomfoolery, Robert D. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
And coming up close is everyone's favorite professor, the mad engineer himself, the guy who can't be bothered to just print me a actually, no, it's not you. That's fucking Richard. Fuck you, Richard. The mad professor, the guy who's fixed every transformer I've ever broke because I ham hawk everything because I'm an idiot. The one, you only T2R6 Justin.
What's going on, Oscar?
Yeah, not much, bro. You know.
But screw people named Carlos. Seriously, I'm just kidding.
I could say it because this little bitch never listens to this podcast, but I worked with a guy named Edwin. I've never met a biggest bitch in my entire life. I mean, my God, what a bitch. Anyway, so speaking of bitches, here's everyone's favorite 3D printing bitch. The one, the only, the guy who is in crippling personal debt because he keeps buying everything that comes out. Richard, pre-order.
Hello, Oscar. Welcome back.
Thank you. You like the way I'm. You know, you probably all forgot all about your crippling $1.2 million debt because of all the shit you buy. And here I am, bringing it back to your attention, and you're all like, "Yeah, man, I forgot to pay my credit card this week."
I feel extra crippled now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better fucking still waiting on security on hands, princess.
I know.
So, motherfucker. Like, yeah, I know you ain't getting
walk
shit.
into your house, Rich.
What about the family, bitch? Shut up, bitch. I'll come over there with my beer and I'll beat the shit out of you.
It's actually, you know, off the show. Low key, that's how Rich talks. No lie.
Absolutely.
I'm just like, man, how did we let this guy on the show? He's just like such an asshole off the show.
True story. You should probably get somebody named Carlos to replace me.
Oh, he probably had bad credit, be hitting us up for money. Hey, Robert, I may be mistaken. I buy masterpiece, but I don't want to send back. You give me $1,200 US. What kind of masterpiece did you buy? I bought FB01 signed by Peter Griffin. You mean color? No, the buff said Griffin.
It's the Mexican knockoff.
Carlos, they've done it to you again. Oh no. I be ripped. ¿Por qué? See, I could do this voice because I am Hispanic, so they're offended by it, you know.
Ay, caramba. Oh, whatever.
Like my
Make fun of
cinnamon
Asian
ring.
voices.
Hey,
Is the cinnamon ring like a churro, but a circle, so it looks like a big
That's your
blasted
butthole.
out- It's a big blasted out butthole.
It's a butthole. I picked up that term from watching Deadpool and Wolverine.
I haven't
hearing-
seen that either.
hearing Johnny Storm, Chris Evans reprise his role as Johnny Storm, saying, "I'm gonna have her lick my cinnamon ring," is fucking hilarious. Yeah, just because he was proving he didn't kill Johnny Storm. All right, so let's go on to anybody got anything? Robert.
I got New Age Snarl, and he's still in the box. That's how. I don't know. Just I'm really like down on it. I don't want to be, but like between the really Toon aesthetic, which I know everybody loves, and the fact that he combines, it's like bumming me out. And I'm like, I want to collect New Age, and I just wish
the New Age combines.
Yeah, he's a foot.
Yeah, he's a foot.
That's not confirmed. Nobody's confirmed that. That's just like a fan mode.
But then Slag was an arm.
I've not seen
and they
any
show him as a
confirmation
foot.
of that. People just, I think, are wishing that.
Are you? Listen, we got a Trump supporter over here, or are you Donald Trump? When you see them all combined, are you going to be like, he doesn't combine?
We're going to make the Dinobots, and we're going to make them better than ever.
Yeah,
we're going to be the greatest
China pay for
American Dinobots. We're going to make
China pay for
China, and we're going to make Carlos pay for them.
Why the fuck is my New Age Snarl $350? Thanks, Trump, for the tariffs.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay,
I don't know.
That's all you got?
No. But I just don't know if it's a fan mode. It seems weird to me to show me a fucking working slag arm that bends, and now.
All I'm saying is that unless you saw it on like the New Age photos, like from like whatever store you got it from, I wouldn't count on that actually being real.
Okay, good.
So.
Well, I haven't opened it yet. But what else I did open is I got the X-Transbots Ratchet, just because I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it turns into an ambulance. It turns into an ambulance. I have to have it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I want it. I don't know. Well, I mean, I took it out of the box. I think he looks really good in hand, better than the photos. Like the chest isn't as offensive. It's just panel lining in my eyes, you know. But and any panel lining at this point, I'm like welcoming. I'm just like, break up the simplicity, please. Just give me screw holes and panel lines. Give me a fucking waffle, something. I like how he looks. He feels good. The paint's nice. The only issue I have is maybe his ankles are weak. His leg joints are kind of weak, but not to the point where he fails. But his ankles are a little bit on the light side, where you're like, whoa, you have to worry about balancing this guy. Like he's kind of like not back heavy, he's like kind of centered. Why am I having trouble standing this guy up? Why do I wish I had more of a heel spur or something? But it's still a nice figure, and I hear the ambulance mode and the van mode for Ironhide are really spot on. So I'm excited for it. I just haven't had time to sit down and really like roll my sleeves up and get messy with an X-Transbots transformation.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what other figure I transformed last. At my desk was that little Waterhead Baby Prime, and it was. I thought it would be easy. But and I had everything done except the arms, and it took me so long to do the arms. Like my assistant kept coming into my office, and I had to keep hiding him over a period of like a while. You know, my fingers were hurting. Yeah, and last but not least, I got Robosen Megatron, and it's a fucking beast. I was driving him around my office. He goes pretty slow, but he's a tank. He goes tank speed. You know. Not an Abrams, but maybe a World War II speed. You know, he shoots his missiles, flails his Morningstar around, comes with a Optimus Prime cardboard cutout target to shoot the missiles, and it's cool. Like when the missiles shoot the cannon, like what do you call that? Kicks back.
Recoil.
Yeah, recoil.
Or kickback.
I mean, kickback shoots out and one Insecticon at a time, but. You got to be careful when he transforms, because like Prime transforms and he transforms facing the other way, but he's centered. This is not. His feet are on one end of the tank. When they come out, like if you don't have him, like if you're not planning for him to be like a third the other way away from where the tank is, and if you have him by the edge of the desk, he's transforming himself off your surface. But you know, it's really, really imposing, really wonderful presence, gorgeous look out, a lot of fun to play with. You know, the criticism that I have about him when he walks, he looks like he's about to shit his pants, and he can't, as far as I can tell, he can't like when he's walking, he can't swivel, he can't turn while walking. He can walk forward and back, and he can walk side to side. But I didn't play with him long enough.
I'm gonna
But,
shit my pants, Prime.
But I like drove him over to.
Me.
I like drove him over to the hallway down to my assistant's office and drove into her office and then shot a missile like from my office. But it was a lot of fun so far.
Poor
Excellent
assistant
pickup.
sitting there going, oh, one more thing. One more bad thing is all I need. I'm going to just go home and just...
Fucking missile. But
Have you shot the mother-in-law yet?
Not yet. I shipped it to Bobby to take a look at it, and I want it back.
Oh,
So
no.
I'm like,
Why?
Did you fucking look at it yet? Did you fucking look at it yet? You know, send it back, please, if you didn't look at it. But yeah, I mean, my house in Jersey is full of boxes of RoboSend that I still have to. Now the opportunity I had to redo my displays is dwindling because now my bookshelves that I put back are slowly getting filled with junk. You know, somewhere to put something, it gets fucking put in one of my bookshelves. So now I've got to clean all this shit out again before I can rethink my displays. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my stuff and I'm only because my space is limited, even there. You know, even though I'm going to put display, I'm going to have to move my displays around the house. It can't be one room. But I'm going, and like what's really important to me is my office, and I'm just going to pick what I feel are the most beautiful figures I have, and that's it. I'm not gonna have, you know, like this team. Well, the teams, yeah, but not like this season, you know. In this season, I'm just going for my nicest looking ones, you know. And then maybe on a couple other displays in the house, I'll just like do more traditional kind of displays. But I got to figure out how to display these RoboSend because they're big. But I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's what I got this week, and I got to tell you.
Is there a display stand for Megatron, or does the same stand work?
No, well, there's no display stand for him. I haven't tried to stand him up powered down. I didn't think about it. I wish I tried to, because I don't know if he stands powered down. I doubt he does because he's pretty tall.
I doubt he does too. Yeah.
Yeah, his legs are long. Somebody should 3D print a throne for him. I would buy it, like in a moment. Somebody did 3D print a stand for Grimlock in bot mode. Which has LEDs on it. It's freaking awesome. I have the AI base for Prime. Someone should print a throne. It would be sick. He would be sick sitting there on a throne. But nothing yet.
What RoboSend should do is he should have a throne that he can actually just sit on and be powered. They should have made it like a wireless thing, so he sits down and it recharges him.
Charges
and then he could
on
just
his
like,
butt
stand up
cheeks.
once in a while.
Like a magnetic dildo that he has to sit on.
Yeah.
But no, it's just like, yeah, I actually caught flack because RoboSend collectors are very much like Fans Toys collectors, and I was just
Shocker.
like, I made a comment like, you know, God forbid RoboSend just provides a fucking stand. I mean, figures that cost way less than this, a good company with a good release that they're proud of will give you a stand, and the more they're proud of their product, the more they'll gussy up the stand.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen nice stands provided for figures that cost way less than this. So I can't imagine they couldn't find it in their fucking hearts to just give you a stand.
At least like a simple like 3-leg stand that supports him from the back. Like, I mean, fuck, dude.
Right.
Gundams,
Just
like
something to hold them up.
Gundams, Witch from Mercury line, every figure just about comes to the stand, and that's like $22.
Yeah, just hold them up. Just something to hold them up. That's it. Is that such a big deal?
Basic stand, and then sell a smart stand if you want to upgrade.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
not
that
if
would
you
be
don't feel like doing it. But
Exactly.
God forbid, you just provide something that's plastic that doesn't need to look like anything other than it catches his points that need to be supported to keep him upright.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, but no, they don't. So fuck them. But that's what I got this week.
So of the transforming RoboSends, Optimus, Grimlock, Megatron, which one's the best? Or do you not
Grimlock.
know yet because you haven't played with it? Grimlock's still the best?
Grimlock will always be the best because he is a straight up MP8. He is that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no adjustment made. Like, it's crazy. And, like, I don't know, because he's a dinosaur. He's so animated in both modes, too. It's just he's the best so far. And ironically, he's the smallest out of all of them. But he's still the best.
Which doesn't make sense, but
The dumbest one is the non-transforming Bumblebee, which I wish I never bought. Completely stupid.
I'm Bumblebee, yeah, I know. I'm Bumblebee, yeah, I know. I'm Bumblebee. Oh, shut up. That's all he does.
Yeah.
All right, Richard, what'd you get this week?
can't remember if I said last week or not, but I got the Iron Factory Leo Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I also got that
Love
the blue guy that turns into the chest piece on the Iron Factory guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that what
That's
you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that set continues to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I picked up the comic, I don't know what it's officially called, Legacy comic, whatever, Legacy United, the Straxus from Hasbro Pulse. The heavy
damn.
Galvatron retool.
Damn, so it was only available on Hasbro Pulse.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but he's still. Last I looked, he was still in stock.
Yo, send me a link. I have to bite the bullet on this one.
He's really nice. His they did a lot of retool work on him, and he's nice.
Cinnamon roll on this one.
I'm gonna lick the cinnamon roll.
I just want to feel. I want to feel something that's not my father's belt across my back. So I pay prostitutes to eat my ass clean after I eat Chipotle. It's America, you know. Go Trump.
Trump. And I got New Age Snarl, and I did open him, and he's beautiful.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. He is. I haven't transformed him yet, but he's.
Have they done a New Age Slag yet?
Yeah.
It's
They're done.
Oh, have they done? I'm sorry, the Shattered Glass.
Not yet. I think that's coming soon, and Snarl Shattered Glass is going to be probably after the first of the year. Would be my guess.
Okay, because that's the only two I'm missing from my Shattered Glass Dinobots.
Yeah, those look super sharp. The Shattered Glass versions look great.
Yeah. I
the
love
repaints.
them.
The repaints look nice.
They do.
They feel good too for Legends class figures. I mean, they're a whopping 5, damn near 6 inches for fucking sludge. Well, maybe not damn near 6, but he's a little bigger than 5 inches. And it's a Legends class, so when you put him next to like another New Age figure like that Ironhide Robert got me years ago, he's a fucking giant. So it's good scaling.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, is that all you got?
That's it.
All right, Justin, what'd you get this week?
I don't remember if I said I got Leo Zach last week or not either. I got him. I agree. He's good. I actually like him better than the black buggy pants Jaguar. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, Jaguar. Yeah, that's his name.
So I got him. I like him. And the only other thing I can think of I got is that on Steam, there's a G.I. Joe game, and it's okay. It's like $22, I think, if you bought it like right away. I think it might still be, but it's a beat 'em up game. It's no like Rise of Shredder Ninja Turtles game, but like it's not bad for $20. There's fun to be had, but I was telling Rich like I don't think that it's a game that's going to keep like it's not going to draw people in who are not G.I. Joe fans who like just beat 'em up games into the franchise. I actually really likened it kind of like personally I felt it was like it's like Hasbro releasing a modern day figure. Like they'll check all the boxes, you know. It's a beat 'em up. You got some characters. There's unlockables. And they're like, this is enough to make the fans happy. And they're like, you know, the developer's like, well, if we put a little more time and money, we can make it even better. And they're like, no, that's good. You know, it's like a modern Transformer where it's like, no, we don't need to fill the waffles or, you know, hide the big gaping holes in the forearms. Like we could, but that'd take 10 cents per purchase away from the investors, you know? And it's like, that's what this game kind of feels like too. Like, it's not bad. G.I. Joe fans will like it, but you're not like, I think like the Ninja Turtles game is like, if you like beat 'em ups, you'd be like, oh, you should totally check out the Rise of Shredder Turtles game. Like, oh, really? Okay, I'll go check it out. Like, nobody's going to say that about the G.I. Joe game, you know? Nobody at all. So that's what's disappointing is like, it has so much more potential and it's just like, yeah, but we don't want to spend that money. You know what I mean? So, yeah. that's all I got. It was decent other than that. So, looking forward to playing it. I know Rich got it or is getting it, and looking forward to play it. And it's 4 players. Just saying, if anyone else wants to pick it up.
What is Steam?
I'm not a homosexual. I'm sorry.
What is?
I'm kidding.
What is? Steam?
But is Carlos?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as Carlos.
I am racing. I am racing. Racing homosexual. Racing.
So,
yeah, man.
Steam is, do you know Valve, the company Valve? They made like Half-Life and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No, Valve.
yeah, so Valve is a pretty prolific, or was a pretty prolific game maker, making like one of the best first-person shooters. And they got so big that they made a digital store, and now they're like, yeah, we're good. We don't need to make any more games. We'll just sell everybody else's game. So they're like the premier online game retailer. Like,
Yeah, I had a Steam account until I got an email saying the password reset link was sent to me. I was like, oh, hold up now. Wait a minute. This was someone from Russia accessed this shit.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's no good. So yeah, Steam's good. I like it.
Steam.
And the G.I. Joe game is fine. It's not groundbreaking,
So
but
it's
it's fine.
just it's a PC game.
So is it like the old is it like the Ninja Turtles type of games, like side scrolling beat 'em up, like
It's
go
a side
right?
scrolling beat 'em up. It's all pixel art. Yeah, I mean it's not
that's
bad. It's just not great. So
Yeah.
I should find the opening cinematic. I will put the opening cinematic. There's so many. First off, all right, hold on. Rich and I've already had this discussion, but let me give it to you guys. So they have unlockable when the game starts. You get Roadblock, Duke, Snake Eyes, and Scarlet. And there's, did I miss anyone? No, I think that's everyone, right, Rich?
I mean, you forgot the best one ever, but
No.
I'm sure you get to it.
No. Those are the unlockable characters.
Oh, my bad.
So you have 4 players that are already unlocked, and you can unlock 2 more. So you get Gung Ho is another one, which I guess makes sense. Does anybody want to guess the prolific run of G.I. Joe characters? Who would be the last unlockable Joe?
Snake Eyes?
No, Snake Eyes is already out there. If I didn't say him in the original set, he's in the original set. So go ahead.
Ripcord?
It is Ripcord. So
Man,
apparently,
called it.
I'm just the only asshole who's like, "Why Ripcord?" And it's like in the opening screen, it's like, so you have like the super stylized like Scarlet and Roadblock and Dupe, and then you have Ripcord on the right, who looks like all the like generic Joes behind him. I'm like, oh, why Ripcord? I don't understand. But apparently I'm in the minority here, because the first one that came out was Ripcord. I was thinking like Blowtorch or Spirit or
Barbecue
Lady J or Flint, like
Is
any
that his
number
name?
of these
Barbecue?
characters.
The guy with like the
Yeah, Barbecue. He would have been a good one. So, yeah, but it's Ripcord.
Sergeant
Oscar, why
Slaughter.
did you
Sergeant
guess-
Slaughter. in it?
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter would have been amazing.
So, and apparently they already have, I guess, I don't know if it's supposed to be free DLC or what, but I guess Shipwreck, Lady J, and a third character are coming. And that third character is, guesses?
Dick and Boots.
Come on.
I'm giving up this time. I'm going to go with Stalker.
Timber!
The dog?
Wolf?
Yeah.
Are you fucking shitting me? That's a playable character?
That
He's
is
a
a
support
playable
role.
character that's supposed to be coming in a DLC. I'm like, why
that's fucking
Timber?
dumb.
Like, Timber's already part of like Snake Eyes' special move. Like, why is he getting his own character? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess we could also just get whatever Spirit's Eagle's name was. I can't remember.
A claw.
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't know. But so the intro. Okay, so yeah, we dial back to the intro. So yeah, you get those characters. The Joes show up, and I guess Cobra's somewhere already, because the Joes seem to be assaulting Cobra versus the other way around. I don't know if it's part of the story or whatnot, because I've barely played any of it, because I wanted to save it for when Rich and I were playing. But the Joes are assaulting their, like, the base with the big gun at the front door. You know what I'm talking about? Like, fucking Sky Strikers go flying in and bomb the base. I'm like, Hasbro or whatever the name of that company is. Do you not realize that is the Joe base? Like, what's going on? Why are we doing this? So, yeah, it's a weird. I'm gonna find it. I gotta send it to you guys now. So.
It's not just a PC game, by the way, Robert. It's actually out on all
like Switch
consoles and such,
Xbox and stuff. But
can we cross count? Can we cross console?
No,
that I don't think so.
There's no cross-platform on it.
Why?
I don't know. That's the game manufacturer.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Double check, but yeah.
I can't play it on my phone.
Double check right now.
Oh, you definitely can't play it
on the phone. No.
Wrath of Cobra intro. I'm like, I thought like maybe they only have 2 things that they show you can unlock, and it's like no, they don't have extra characters. You're not gonna go and play as Storm Shadow or anything like that. Like after you beat the game, like no, just no. He's like, okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about hitting low with G.I. Joe, I've been talking to you guys in the group chat. I picked up the Transformers model kit from Flames Toys, the Rodimus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put in a pre-order for him. Came to the house. Put them together. So there's like these ball joints that plug into the upper thigh and into the torso so he can move his legs around and shit. Regardless, I'm looking on Big Bad Toy Store's website to see if maybe like another model kit has like parts that can interact with it, swap them out.
Mm-hmm.
And the G.I. Joes were like $50. Now they're dropped down to like 22. So like the Snake Eyes and the Storm Shadow, the bikes are on sale. So is the vehicle they had.
Wait, these are model kits?
Mm-hmm. These are model kits, yeah.
Oh wow. Flame Toys?
Yeah, on BBTS.
Oh,
I didn't know they were selling them. I know I found this Snake Eyes one at Ollie's, I believe, was where we were, and I saw it, so picked him up.
Oh.
I still haven't finished building him. He's mostly done, but then I gave up.
Well, I mean, like for model kits, I go because I got when I get to my turn, I'll explain why I got the Gundams. But like you go to Hobby Lobby, and they have box model kits 40% off every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So yeah, so like all their G.I. Joes got bought the fuck out. They still have like an Optimus Prime Flames Toys G1, the IDW Decepticon version Megatron, Bumblebee, Bugbite, and I thought they had a Starscream, but he went quick. So yeah, you can check on their website too. The problem is you have to make sure you read it and make sure you're buying the exact model, because if they may sit there and hit like, oh, assorted, what you get may not be in the picture.
Yeah. I hate when they think. Yeah. Hasbro loves to pull that crap too. Like when you like contact their customer service because something's broken or whatever, they're like, well, we'll get you something. I'm like, well, I don't need something. I need the thing that's missing,
They give you a fucking GoBot.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
They gave you a Transformers Earthrise figure.
Yeah, I remember it was back with what the fuck is it? Alternators, when like some of them were hard to find back in the day, and like I found a Wheeljack. But he didn't have, I think, the sword. So I contacted Hasbro, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you will, we can't send you the piece, but if you want to send him back, we'll send you another one. We'll send you at least another figure from the Wave." I'm like, I am not sending back the Wheeljack just for a sword. Like I have everything else in the Wave. Like I 110% don't need any other one of these figures.
Oh my god, dude!
That one.
I picked up the Seacons, like at the last second. I picked up Overbite, right? Because he was like my favorite looking Seacon when you were doing the Generations, the Selects line.
Mm-hmm.
He came with 2 left hands. So they're like, yeah, we'll send you something in return,
Scramble City, my ass.
So like, we're gonna go ahead and just send you something. So I'm like, oh, so I keep this? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. They go ahead and they send me something of equal value. They send me the Generation Selects G2 Megatron.
Nice.
And it's like, then I didn't give a shit. Now it's like, oh man, I wish I had that, because that's not such an ugly fucking figure. But it was in that Earthrise mold. So I was just like, man, motherfucker.
Send me Titans Returns Galvatron.
but did he have 2 left hands?
No, that Megatron was good.
Well, there you go. So Hasbro looks at it like mission accomplished.
Yep.
They sent him another figure with 2 left.
Another satisfied customer.
We
Yeah, so
did
what else you get,
what was asked of us, and that is good enough. Yeah. That's Hasbro for you.
What else did you get?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh,
What about
did you
you,
get, Ashton?
Oscar? How you've been gone for like 7 years?
so
What
glad
did you
you
get
asked.
since the beginning
So,
of time?
I'm gonna admit, so on Christmas, my brother who was staying with me for a few months bought me a perfect grade Gundam model kit. Now, I tried messing with these back in 2014. This is back when Carrie and I were married. We went to Ocala Comic Con. I bought one that just looked cool. I had no idea of the lore like I do now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Sengoku Red Astray, which was a very complicated build. I used wire cutters for nippers instead of buying model nippers.
Mm-hmm.
Some parts I just
You have
twisted
nice
off
nippers.
with my hand. Huh?
You have really sexy nippers.
The best nippers.
Instead of like clipping them with model nippers off the runner, I would just twist them with my hand, pop them right off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you twist your nippers?
This thing was a fucking monstrosity, dude. Like I hated it so much, and I threw it away. Fast forward to when he got me this. He and I built this together. I think it's wonderful. It got me back into watching the anime. I even started collecting some of the model kits. And the thing is, what they're nailing with Gundams is that they're dirt cheap,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Like they don't transform from a robot to a vehicle mode of any kind or a beast mode of any kind. They are, however, you build them from scratch. So there's that sense of satisfaction when you're done and they look fucking great. So it's been my vice, and like some of them could be as cheap as $7.99, and you get a sweet looking little robot guy, or you could go with high grades. They range from $15 to $20 depending on which one. A little over, sometimes a little over 30 depending on where you buy them. Master grades are basically Voyager class size figures. They're a little more intricate. They have like this robotic inner frame that you build up first, and then you put the armor pieces on. And then you have perfect grade, which is the big boys, the big ones. These things, they come customizable where you can put in LED kits and make it look badass. So I've been into that because it's very time consuming, and given the situation I was in, it was a good way to kind of divert my stress, move the energy over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you find that the master grade figures, fucking not the smaller ones, it was HG? What you said, the master grade ones specifically, fucking fall apart after a while.
It depends.
Not the perfect.
The perfect grade. I mean, it's all in how you build it, right? So this perfect grade, I got. I'm looking at this bitch now. I'll take a photo in the chat. It took me because my brother ended up leaving, going back to Seattle because he finally got a job. It took me like a month and a half because I only had so much time in a day to work on them. But it's all about how you put them together. I have all the master grades I built have not fallen apart. They've held pretty steadily.
Oh.
The ones that are prone to falling apart is a tier. I didn't mention them. They're called real grades. So what they are is they're designed a little differently from like the anime and the other model kits. They're as if they were made in a real world. So they have like different shades of color on them, and some slightly bit alter appearance and stuff like that. The earlier ones suffer from a thing called early real grade syndrome, where you put them together, it's fine, but then when you try to pose them after you put them together, they fall apart. They're what called plastic hand grenades.
Yeah, but that's what I found a couple of mine, but they were master grade that did that. It annoyed me so much because you see so much effort you put into it, and it was just so flimsy. It really killed the interest for me.
It depends how they were assembled. Like I haven't had an issue with any of my master grades because I take my sweet time putting them together because I work from the feet up, or I follow the actual book, or I go crazy with the labels. They're all pretty good. I mean, they don't stand solid like a Hasbro figure, but they do have some units out there that feel really good while you're manipulating them and posing them. One of them is called I forget his name, but they go by Verka, which is a really high-end master grade kit. One of them he did called Zeta, which is a transformable kit. So it was really cool and satisfying to build him and then transform him because I literally just made my own transformer. You know, it's not something I bought at Walmart. I got him on sale from Hobby Lobby again, 40% off. So I paid like $40 for him. And I built this magnificent looking guy, and he transforms into a ship.
I like getting I used to like getting the fucked up looking ones. Here, I'll send you a picture of one. This one's cool. They really are posable. Wow, this is dusty. This guy didn't fall apart. I think this is not this master grade. Because he seems maybe he's master grade. Here's one. I don't even know what they are. Just look for the fucked up ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
too low to use flash. Fuck you.
Like, you know, I've learned because of Gundam, I really learned more about the meaning of scale when it comes to model building. You know, like perfect grade is 160, so it takes 60 of them to create a 1/1 scale model, life-size model of them. Master grade are 1/100. High grades are the 1/144.
Send you a picture of this one. Look at this one.
Yeah, I got that. I got the second edition to my Kang Toys Minibots. I got their Ravage.
Did I ever send you that hand?
No.
I have it.
Holy shit, that one's ugly, bro. That's a fucking high grade, by the way. That's not a master grade.
No, it's not high grade. Yeah, perfect grade.
No, I know it is a master grade, yeah. What the fuck is that from, man? That's some early shit.
What are they called? Zentradi or something?
That's from Robotech.
I know.
Is that from Robotech?
Zentradi is, not this figure.
This is from Gundam. This is like part of their mobile suit Vario MSV line. That's not even like full blown master grade. That's like 1/100 scale. It is 1/100 scale, but it's not like a master grade.
Here's a master grade one. I love these. They're still solid. Look at this. It's been years since I picked this guy up, and he's fucking gorgeous still. I don't know what it is. Here, take another picture of this one. I love these. What the fuck they're called? God.
Yeah, I picked up the.
There's another Zentradi for you.
No, that's a Zagok.
What?
It's called a Zagok. Z, Gok.
That is Zikok.
Zagok, yeah.
Zikok.
It's from the Xeon line. It's from the original Mobile Suit Gundam anime. It's Char Admirable. He's like he's one of the most popular villains in the entire like franchise. It's his personal suit, yeah.
It's a good one. Hold on. I got it. Yeah. I got one I really want to show you that's back here.
Let's see what else I got. I got all my Iron Factory guys combined. I had Drillhorn, Kill Bison, Jaguar, Leozak, all merged up, just waiting on Hellbat, and my favorite. Can't remember his name. I guess he's not my favorite.
Death Cobra.
No, man, Guy Hawk. There we go.
Oh.
Guy Cock.
No, not Guy Cock. Yeah, I got him. As far as Transformers go, I did pick up. Let's see what else. I think I picked up a Bludgeon at one point. I did pick up the APC Transformers Prime Megatron. That's fucking dope. And let's see what Robert sent. Oh man, you got that with the legs.
And the Turn A. I love the Turn A, even though most people don't.
I really fucking hate it. I just don't see the appeal. But he's got the Zazabi right next to it.
It's because he's so weird. That's why I like it.
Yeah, is that mustache?
Uh-huh.
He got the Zagong. You got the Zagong with... Yeah, complete. I don't know where you got that. Is that even a model kit or is that just a figure?
I built that shit. I built all these guys.
The Zazabi's seen better days.
Which one's that?
That's the one all the way to the left, the red one.
Oh, shit just fell off him, I guess.
Yeah, that's a Mobile Suit Gundam Char's counterattack film. That's Char's last mobile suit before he dies.
Yeah, that took a long time to build.
I have a real grade of him. on my shelf.
He was holding his axe. It fell out of his hand. It fell out of his wrist port. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna try to plug it in and he's gonna fall apart. Yeah. I like the one on the back with the hands that pop off. That come with little stands for the hands.
Yeah, there's a guy. Yeah, but normally they sell him just like from the upper torso.
He's a fully posable figure. It was huge.
Yeah, that's a big bitch.
That's like over a foot tall.
And yeah, I've just been venturing into Gundam. I got Fast from the Runabout set from X Transbots. That was fun.
Oh wow.
I shipped my Chosen Prime stash that's been there since 2023, early 2023. So I got my Wingman from the TFCon exclusive when they were on the website, and I was really happy to pick him up real fast. I got Studio Series Concept Megatron during one of my shopping trips while I'm getting groceries. And that's okay. He just needs a new head.
That's the leader class, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
From the, yeah.
I got the Optimus Primal Studio Series, which I think is the Voyager, not the... Yeah, the mainline Voyager, not the Studio Series leader class, which I see at Target all the time, but I'm not... Like, as much as I love the lore behind Primal, I'm not crazy about just the end result of the figure. It's literally like you stand a dude up and turn a head, and that's it. It's fucking dumb. I got SH Figuarts Luffy from my stash.
What's that?
From One Piece, Luffy.
Oh.
I added Awakened Super Saiyan Goku, the one with like the battered costume and shit like that. For my SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z set. And that's it. That's it. I'm gonna call it on that one.
It's a lot of fucking Gundam, bro.
Yeah, those are like my first P Bandai, which is like their exclusive kit, is that white and blue one. It's the first time I used water decals and everything. The Barbados.
I've never figured out water decals. I don't think I ever will.
It took me a while when I got it. I got into it really hardcore. Also, they created a new line. So Gundam has a line called Super Deformed. That's like the big head, little body type of figures, right?
Waterhead babies.
Yeah, well, they did. Now they did what's called Master Grade Super Deformed.
Oh my god!
And those are
like
fun.
A bowling ball.
Them. Say what?
It's just like a bowling ball, little hands and feet on it.
No. I wish I could get closer, but my headphones won't let me. See if I can get
even more water on the head.
Even more water, baby. Waterhead, baby. Oscar.
Yeah, he's right there below Central Barbosa. But yeah, that's about it, man. Like, I got a Marvel Legends Wolverine from the John Cassidy run. Sucks because he showed up like 2 days before he passed away. So.
Oh, geez. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. I love that Wolverine figure. I got some pre-orders in for the SH Figuarts Deadpool and Wolverine over at the Chosen Prime because I can make my little cheap payments on it every week till they come out, which is next year. So I got plenty of time still.
Nice.
I got Misfire on pre-order too. So I mean, like I got a bunch of stuff. I also picked up Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker and then Studio Series Game Reverse Sideswipe because they were buy one get one 50% off of my Target.
Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker? What's that?
Yeah, it's a concept Sunstreaker.
Really? Was it just a mainline release?
Yeah.
So out of it.
We reviewed them before. We talked about it. He has two different yellows on them. So he looks great with my Bad Cube Lambor set. So
nice.
I'm trying to decide if I should find another Sideswipe to make him a Red Alert or not. But.
Or you can make him that plain and black, and you can make him a Energon Wheeljack.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Isn't that Energon Wheeljack?
Yeah, like black with a yellow head. Yeah.
I knew that. Thanks.
Let me see what else.
Justin's education.
There you go, Robert.
Transmetals Dragon Megatron is another thing I picked up. I also got a new head for my Kingdom Galvatron, so it'll be more. It looks a little better on it.
See that the original Transmetals Megatron?
No, the Legacy.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, it is. It's actually fun. It's really neat.
Even the OG one looks awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of like the rollerblades on his feet, but that was a gimmick, so it could be helped. I remember buying him because it's like, yo, I bought the blue version of him. I'm like, yo, that's a fucking dope as shit. But now I'm saving up to get Magmatron to put on my Evil Leader shelf, so because I'm hearing good things about him.
Wait, which one's Magmatron?
Magmatron is the one that has a Tyrannosaurus Rex, Pterodactyl, Pteranodon. Crimson Raptor, if he even still listens, to correct me. And then there's a third one. It's like a sea dinosaur. He's called Seesaur because it's Landsaur, Airsaur, Seesaur. They combine into a robot.
He has a third mode, and it's a board on a hinge.
Well, it's like it's weird because like when you look at the robot mode, it's very body horror specific. Because these things all combine into one creature and then they separate into three. So it's like, how do they, it just makes you think, how do they, talk and all that other stuff. So
do you remember, was it, there was a third party company years ago did a concept like Ice Age, like animal combiner, and it was very
Glacier
blocky.
Yeah,
Glacier
Fans
Project.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I had that thing.
It was G1. They had them on sale BBTS years ago for like $20 a pop because they never moved.
Such a cool set, Yeah.
It was
so
a cool set, but I don't like G1. The only G1 combiner I liked was Seacons. So now my nephew has those.
I can send them your way if you want them, Robert.
No, it's fine. I got no room. I'll just keep them in my mind.
It is a cool set. It was a neat idea that they kind of said, we're going to do our own thing and we're going to make it like G1 style.
Yeah. That is cool.
It was a great idea.
It was. It's a nice set too. Like they did a really nice job with it.
I really think that was a good idea, but it's just, I think it was just poorly timed, right? Like there was nothing else G1. So like if you're not, it's not really selling to many people, I guess, at that point. So I don't know. It was a cool idea.
Maybe it was Fans Project.
I sent a photo. Sorry to interrupt. It's actually a third-party model kit, and its name is Thor, and it is fucking gorgeous.
Is this third-party Gundam?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It was. It took me like 3 weeks to build. I took my time with this bad boy, and it is gorgeous.
When I was getting my Gundam off the shelf, I had the Fans Hobby Power Master Prime up there, so I laid him on a floating shelf that's already slanted on a pile of papers that are already at an angle, and I'm just waiting for him to slide down and crash onto my fucking computer any second now.
Isn't that the one that like comes apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna send me one, but it like fell.
No. That was, we talked about this last show. That was why do I keep forgetting the name? The black and the Scourge.
Oh, okay.
That was Scourge, and I was gonna transform him to to transport it safely, and like plastic on it cracked like wet graham cracker. Like it didn't even make a cracking sound. It was like a popping mush, But we were talking about that was a top topic from last show, and Rich was defending the plastic quality on all of his Fans Hobby figures. I still have this one. I meant to send it to you. I just haven't.
I still have Double Evil. I still have Double Evil when he first came out. He's been good. I mean, he's been good to me. What I didn't care for was the Decepticon Justice team. Decepticon Justice Division by Mastermind Creations. Like the sniper rifle guy fell apart in my hands. Like not even a year after having him.
Yeah, mine broke, and then they sent a new one. They were pretty good with that.
Mine like completely fell apart, and because I bought it from TF Source at a convention, they weren't honoring like an exchange of any kind. I'm like, bitch, I paid $100 for this motherfucker, man.
You bought one from a retailer. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, and then because TF Source says it was bought at TFCon, they can't help me.
Why?
Because it was bought.
Why? What is that? It was $46.
degrees outside. That's in our policy. We can't help you.
Hey,
You used a debit card, not a credit card. I'm sorry, we can't help you.
we
You
have
just make any shit up.
we have seed on Cell Studio seed on here on sale now. You want to buy that? That falls apart.
Is it?
He is. He's on sale on their website for like $276.
Wait, he falls apart. I haven't opened him yet.
I don't know. I was joking. I don't know yet.
I was like, no.
No, please, God.
Oh no.
Oh wow, that is a good price though.
Is it a reasonable price?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, so
apologize. Oscar,
they're-
Rich, and Justin are both very low energy today. I think because Rich went straight from work to the show and you get to rub one out. So he's very stressed. When Rich is stressed, when Rich is stressed, he sounds sad.
Very sad.
Well, yeah.
And
I can't
Justin,
be sad
saddest.
today.
and Justin
Nobody
gets
can be
quiet.
sad today. Oscar's back.
I'm always sad. 24/7.
I know. Don't you have a tattoo of Eeyore as a tramp stamp, Justin?
Yep. It's my middle name, too.
He's actually getting that signed by Peter Cullen, who did the voice of Eeyore at TFCon.
That's right.
Peter Cullen was Eeyore.
Then he
Signed
leans
by
forward.
tramp stamp.
He leans forward to Peter Cole and goes, "I have Optimus Prime tattooed near my balls because it's a little loud."
Justin lifts his shirt up, and then he pulls his pants down. And he goes, "Pin the tail on the donkey."
I actually have Till All Are One tramp stamped on my ass. And, if we try hard enough, all could be one.
He has
Just
a
one
matrix of
Just one
leadership.
big line.
He has the handles of the matrix of leadership tattooed on his butt cheeks, and he wears a glowing butt plug. So when you part his butt cheeks, you can
And he
see
types
the
it-
matrix.
And right
My-
above his
my
butt cheeks it says,
darkest
"To light our darkest hour." And he proceeds to rip ass on anyone that touches it. Oh, that's what you get.
And if he deems you not worthy, he clenches his ass cheeks.
All these are true. All these are totally true. I hope that if I have a wiki page somewhere, it's being updated. So, totally true.
I mean, we can create one.
Good
Oh God, I can smell that visual. Okay.
Gross.
Oh, that's
And we lost our last subscriber. Joe West no longer listens to us.
We still got Ryan.
Ryan's
Oh,
middle
because-
name is Carlos. He might not be coming back.
I'm gonna say goodnight to Azalea. Oh, I love you, honey. What do you got in your pocket? What are you hiding?
No.
What is this? That's an iPad. I love you.
Hey, Daddy, what's the
tramp stamp? Can I
get one?
Hell no. Go trifling ass. Go to bed.
Someone opens the Matrix and it's like a fucking rabbit. No, it's like a raccoon tail. And he's like, ah, shit, wrong butt plug. Sorry.
Man, it's just so true.
I'm
I
at the
don't
wrong
understand.
convention.
Or are you?
I'm sorry, Justin. It could have been anybody.
Okay.
Oh God! Can we change the subject? I can't get the smell
Yeah.
out of my mind.
Let's move on to news. Third party new images of old news. Full color images. Fans Hobby Tidal Wave. So looks like they're going back into the big bot business here with Tidal Wave. How big is this guy supposed to be?
Not nearly as big as you might think. He's nowhere near the size of the Titan class.
Oh, so is he like the size of Overlord at least?
They
I
show
don't.
him
So
with
if you
Prime
go
and
down,
Megatron.
yeah, there's pictures with him in Prime and Megatron, and I don't have either one of those. Justin, do you have the Prime?
Yeah, I have Prime. Let me take a look at this picture.
It feels like
the Prime's a
they.
pretty decent size.
Yeah, it feels like they sized him to actually work with Megatron
Yeah, he could definitely be bigger.
instead of making him massive.
I'm just
But
trying
he's
to think
head and
of-
shoulders taller than them.
So the combined mode is probably. Does anyone have the Fans Hobby Power Master Prime?
I do.
No.
It's like the Power Master Prime, like combined with this trailer, about that size.
That's big.
So he's probably 18 inches tall.
Yeah.
Tidal Wave.
I feel like he could still be bigger and more bulky, but he's not bad looking.
Oh shit! I'll be right back, guys. I apologize.
Do you though? I don't think he does.
It is not.
I mean, it's a fact.
Yeah, I feel like he could be bigger. This makes me. I love Tidal Wave. This makes me kind of want the Titan class for the size. But this looks better to me as far as a figure, but it's going to be small.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the color scheme.
It looks. The colors look great.
That is popping something hard right now.
I wonder if they'll do the other repaints.
No, of course they will.
Yeah.
If this sells good enough.
Man, what if they do this as a TFCon exclusive with some cool repaint?
Oh man, that would piss me off. It's bad enough I missed out on Clutch for TFCon.
Yeah, Clutch is pretty cool.
Yes.
But it's just a repaint retool of the Armada Prime, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like part of me is like, oh man, fuck it. And it's like, well, that would look really sweet with the other two I got from that set. But then again, like I missed the first release that's based on the European Transformers line.
Yeah.
They redid double
Soundwave.
No, the what's his name? Boss Man? What the hell's his name?
Boss Man, and the other one it's a retool of Double Dealer.
Yeah.
They redid him. I think his name's Huntsman or something like that.
Yeah. I have Boss Man. I don't have the Double Dealer repaint, but yeah.
Wasn't the Double Dealer repaint Soundwave?
No.
Like Machine Wars Soundwave?
Oh yeah, that's just Machine Wars Soundwave. That was like a one-off, I think.
What was the other one they did? They did do another. They did the two jets.
Didn't they do? I can't remember if they did the Wingblade. I think they did Wingblade from the.
That was Boss, wasn't it? Or whatever his name was?
They did Wingblade from the. I forget if it was the Minerva or the.
Athena.
Yeah, I think it was the Athena mold that they made Wingblade from. She was like all red. Some people kind of made her like Deadpool-y. That was a cool repaint.
Yeah.
She didn't sell that well. She went on fucking sale, bro. Like on the Chosen Blind.
Oh, they did. They did from the Headmaster Juniors. They did Pyro. That 1 year.
Burbank.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the $400 Pyro, the $400 like Inferno repaint or Hosehead repaint.
Yeah.
Like that's forever gonna fuck with me hard, man. Like I remember the TFCon with Richard. I was telling him like, oh, I really want that. And then fuck it, I'm just gonna make my own because I'm not paying somebody $300 for a fucking Fans Hobby Headmaster. Get fucked.
Yeah, I have that one. I was happy to get that one. So.
Oh, what a hell.
Got it for retail, so feeling good about that.
Sorry, gentlemen, where are we?
No worries.
We were talking about Fans Hobby Tidal Wave.
Oh wow! All right. I don't know. I think what's cool about the original, the Hasbro is it's a car Hasbro. Who knows? Who cares, right? Whatever. I like how his little gimmick is he gives you a little version of his alt mode. You know.
I agree. Like, and it's specifically one that is designed to work with that Megatron. Like, I feel like half the problem here is he's just too small. He doesn't look right. So.
Right. So Megatron could combine with him.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, honestly, if I were really like into Tidal Wave, I'd get both because I'd want both. I think they're both really good. I wouldn't pick one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I would want both. Any of you have the big one?
I do not.
Titan class?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I want it, but I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
Ollie's. It seems like an Ollie special.
I haven't heard of him showing up at Ollie's.
Was that even true with the other Titan class? Was that really with the Triptychon?
I didn't get them at Ollie's, but I know Triptychon and Fort Max both showed up at Ollie's for dirt cheap.
Fort Max showed up for me at TFCon. Wink,
I remember
wink.
hearing Omega, I think, showed up at Ollie's, but I never saw him. It was
Yeah,
like the
Omega
whole reason
showed
I
up.
decided to go. So
The only, like, my Ollie's is weird. Like, the only Transformers I've seen there was, like, Voyager class Tigatron when he came out.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
And then they had the I thought it was an Amazon exclusive, but the fucking orange tiger with the mutant mask. That's the only one I saw that came out.
Huh.
well, it just goes to show that even Amazon will sell to Ollie's.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
That qualifies as a hunt because you never know what the fuck Ollie's is going to get. So it's like, let's see what's in the bag today. And you go, and it's like a $20 Omega Supreme. You're like, score!
Yeah, it's totally true.
You know?
You could strike big, or you could get absolutely nothing of value.
I got a knockoff G1 Bumblebee for 25 cents.
Well, that's where I got the Snake Eyes, and I forget. I think he was like $12 there. I was like, okay, the fans or Flame Toys Snake Eyes. I was like, well, find me for this price. Why not? So,
Man, I bought that knockoff Lego Cobra Rattler set from there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, what a piece of shit. But you know what? I am happy though because it came with a little Destro figure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so weird. One of the ways they knocked off the Legos and made it different was all the Lego figures have noses, which is really weird.
Right.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, like
They have real hair.
3D noses. Real hair.
They have like human hair. It's like a tuft of pubic hair.
I mean, that would have actually been a selling point for G.I. Joe, right? Because way back in the 50s or 60s, it was G.I. Joe with real hair and the kung fu grip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be hilarious to make little Legos with real hair. That'd be
I
awesome.
Never been to an Ollie's. Man,
They're
I
fun to look
remember
around
back
and see
in
what
the
you
days.
get, but that's about it. So
I used to ride around on my bike, go to any pharmacy I could back when Transformers Prime figures were first coming out.
Trying to score
Never knew.
drugs. Every pharmacy.
Got any bikes?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It was great.
No problem. Welcome back.
well, what's next, Oscar?
Up next on our list here is going to be newish third-party legend scale company Galaxy Toys. Oh boy.
Galaxy.
We've seen a couple of these pop up, but they've got a reflector now, and it's like, man, everything in this lineup is already out by New Age and/or Magic Square or both.
Uh-huh.
Warpath is coming soon from New Age, but I don't get this.
This seems like a moot point to release these characters. If I was a company with resources to make Legends class Transformers, I would go. I'm not gonna lie here. I would pander towards the Armada fans because they now have disposable income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this?
You know?
This is, wait a minute though. This could just be a knockoff New Age, right?
I don't think so because they've been showing off they started showing off their Warpath, and then New Age pulled a Fans Toys like, by the way, here's our Warpath. And they just recently started showing off pictures of Reflector. In fact, at first I was just going to have Reflector for the news clip, but then I saw they had this group shot, and I was like, okay, perfect. Now we can see everything they've revealed so far.
Oh, and there, this is the Warpath that looks horrible, right? We looked at this relatively recently.
We did look at this either last week or maybe two episodes ago. It's just, I agree with Oscar. Like, why not do something that's not being done? You know, all these Armada figures are out, both mainline and Fans Hobby. Do a bunch of mini-cons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I would pay good money for? I would pay good money for
The combining mini-con set, like 6-liner, the version of the Constructicons they did years ago. Like, if they want to stick
the Micromaster guys. Yeah,
man.
Can you imagine if you had toys that were highly articulated? Because this is all that this company is producing. It's like the mini-con you never actually got to play with. Like, really, really, really well done. Oh, man.
I mean, even if they wanted to stick with G1, let's just say that that's their constraint. why not pick something that's not been touched yet? Like Iron Factory's like, hey guys, here's Leo Kaiser, legend scale. Nobody else is touching it, and everybody's jumping on it. So what if these guys did something? Yeah, I mean, there's a Raiden coming out.
Defensor.
All of those.
That one's shit. I would love. I wish people were more. I don't know what it is. Like, I always loved Defensor. I loved Computron. You know, but no, it's like just all we want is Constructicons, please. Just give us Constructicons.
It's because
that's the problem, dude. It's like and people are fucking championing this shit because it's fucking. They're like, oh no, we want more Constructicons. We want another Constructicon set. So you have all these third-party companies coming out with a fucking scrapper instead of like someone saying, hey, we're not going to do scrapper. We're going to do, scattershot. We're going to do, fucking shoot. Here's slingshot. Well, Zeta did scale down their fucking aerial bot set, but I'm not going to lie here. It's been well over a couple of years since I had completed them. He's not holding together that well, so he stays in combine mode in the corner of my fucking shelf.
Zeta?
Yeah.
Is it because he's so much metal?
I think so.
Yeah. But even Superion's been done a lot relative to like Abominus and right.
Well, do Road Caesar. TFC did Road Caesar. Let's do him Legend Scale. Let's show what we could do with Legend Scale, or not even that. Like, let's do some really nifty looking robot to alt mode figures, and then let's just fucking add some parts on there to make them become. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking to Road Caesar, Road King, whatever his fucking name was. Just branch out there.
You know what? I would love if somebody tackled the throttle bots as an homage to the first combiner that really pioneered the new parts forming approach, and that was the throttle bots.
By Toro.
It wasn't Zeta. It was the throttle bot combiner.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one that gave you a torso. And it came with a gold bug. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And it'd be so cool because they'd be like little throttle bots, and they combine into something that's just like fucking. It's just like a Datsun scaled like robot, like in that comic. Well, mini bots just transform into a regular sized robot.
Yeah, it just kills me that there's nothing new here. Like, I look at this lineup and I go, I have no reason to buy any of this because New Age has done it or Magic Square's done it, and they're established, great companies.
Yep.
I would love to see a war on, like, let's see everybody's take on the fucking Terracons. Because it's so open to creativity. And it would be so cool to even collect multiples because they should. I would love for them to look different. Mm-hmm. And even the Protectobots, even fucking, Computron. I would, I don't know. I would even say give me more Seacons, but just stop with this same shit. Give me Reflector. Come on, Magic Square did it. New Age did
scale Seacons. A Piranacon that's Legend Scale, and then a repaint to God Neptune. Hell yes.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I love that Beast Wars God Neptune repaint. The colors on that, so good.
You're just getting fucking Reflector, okay? You're gonna get the third Legends iteration of Reflector, and it's gonna look like a poorly done New Age.
Not only. And
maybe we'll let you see the scrapper we have planned. Wink, wink. No one else has done it.
Silhouette.
And they've not only have both companies, New Age and Magic Square done Reflector, but they put out a bajillion repaints. They did the toy version. They did the clear version. They did the Golden Lagoon version.
Both of them did.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I never understand why they. I mean, I get why they do it because they're like, oh, people will buy it. But it's like, at what point are you just like, well, people have already bought it? Like, are they going to keep buying it? It should be the question that we're asking.
Yeah, like maybe people are feeling fatigue on Devastator. Maybe y'all need to fucking wise up and think of something new.
Yeah. Like I'm Jesus. Good. I don't need another Legends Devastator. I don't need another Legends Warpath or Beachcomber or Prime or Megatron or Reflector. I could settle for a new set of whatchamacallit, Megatron or not Megatron.
Already,
the
already plenty of options. We don't need this shit.
Right. Yeah.
They're not going to make any money. They're not going to make any money.
Releases. This is their first 7 releases, and none of them are exciting or new. None of them.
Yeah, this is boring. Let's move on to the next one.
Let's do it.
Boring, man.
It's fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid shit. Stupid note. What this fucking note is, an idiot.
Fucking Robert having no sense. So on to official news. Of course, these don't transform. They have no cog. Well, okay, 2 of them do. This is for Blocky's Transformers 1 figures.
No, I guess it's more than 2.
Ogless.
Look, I saw this movie recently with my nephews. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I did.
Good. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
I got one of these on the way. Can you guess which one?
Sentinel Prime?
No.
Bumblebee.
No. He's only in one picture here.
Bumblebee.
Is it Orion Pax?
No.
Oh, Hound.
It's Hound. Yes.
It's Hound. Squatting down on a giant pineapple.
He was in the movie, but he didn't talk or anything.
Oh, hell no. These motherfuckers got them posing like the Ginyu Force. Get the fuck out of here.
Ginyu Force. He's Hound. He's back there. Look at Wheeljack looking good.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about? Is Wheeljack?
Yeah.
That's Wheeljack.
He's in the movie too.
The Ginyu Force.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about this right pre-show. I think that I think maybe sales I think that the just imaging, the merchandising, imaging, advertising, showing such close-ups of their faces did them a disservice, because even it gave me the impression that it was like, what? These fucking, their faces didn't look great. And I'm just like, oh, it's like some kid movie or something, you know? So it gave a bad first impression. So you're not going to pull people in. So I think in the Transformers community, word got out that this is an excellent movie. So I think everybody's trying to see it. But I think it isn't expanding beyond that barrier. And like the Michael Bay stuff did, because it was so ultra realistic and mature seeming. And I just feel like, I'm sure there are stills or scenes from this movie that are fucking sick that they don't show. Instead, they're showing, almost childlike close-ups of their faces. So much. That's all I think of when I see them.
When they announced this movie, and Fuckboy Dime Chalk posted the teaser trailer, right, where they showed the silhouettes of their bodies. Like, oh, the designs look like shit. Got it. Right? Like, in the end, the designs of the characters are very, what I call, Disney friendly.
Right.
They don't have anime big eyes, but they have pretty big eyes like a Disney character does.
Right.
The jokes are, and there are jokes in this film, not to spoil too much, but they're very, like, some are kid friendly, some like you're an adult, you're gonna laugh, I think overall, like, if I did have to score the movie, it'd be like maybe a solid 7 out of 10. It's not horrible, man. It really isn't.
I heard it was great.
It's the storyline's unique. You have to, like, the problem with a lot of people that don't like it is because, and this is where I don't, huh?
People don't like it?
Some people don't like it, no, because it's not G1. It's not, dude, like, you're in your 40s. Get over it. They're going to reimagine this for the next fucking crew of kids. Really,
I'm happy that there's a new animated movie out, Yeah. Like, give me a fucking break.
I think the reimagining. My main issue is just not liking how it looks overall, and like that's a subjective thing personally. Like, I don't like that Optimus looks like a guy wearing a helmet more than a robot, So I don't care.
I totally understand that.
All that stuff. I thought there's been a trailer where like you see Prime with the face mask, right? And I'm like, that looks fine to me with the face mask. I don't like it where it looks like dude wearing a helmet, So.
And I will say, so the other thing that we started talking about just before the show was they all kind of look just the same,
very
shape-wise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And part of that, though, is part of the story.
Yeah.
They don't have most of them don't have cogs. They're kind of slaves. or I don't know. They're not quite slaves, but they're all workers. They're all miners, and they evolve. So
with an E.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch the film, if you ever watched it, Richard, you'll understand the storyline, and
I have watched it. I have seen it.
It's a good storyline. It's a good explanation as to why they don't have the cogs, and at first you're like, wow, that's fucked up, man, and all this other jazz, and it's like he's in it too, Justin. So he gets more lines than Wheeljack. But like, it's, for me, I like the new lore, the new direction they went. Like, hey, here's how this happened, but they're not, you know what I mean? They're not really. I don't know. Like I said, I need to watch it again, because when I first watched it with my nephews, all I did was too busy naming all the bots I see in the back.
Yeah, lots of those.
It was like, oh, there's Sideswipe. Oh, there's this guy. There's that person. There's that person. There's that. Oh my god. They have a line. It's like that's what I spend a lot of time doing. Like, oh, that's so cool. But I was really blown away. I thought it was a good fucking film. Good. I enjoyed it. But there's people that don't like it because they want their G1 to be just G1, and it's like, to them I say, look, you're pissed because you think this is ruining your nostalgia, your childhood. Fuck you. Your childhood, your nostalgia is on your shelf now. It's on the T-shirts you wear.
Just go watch the '86 movie again and shut the fuck up.
It's on the DVDs in your rack or digital copies you purchased. It's everywhere. Stop hating a film that, let's be real, wasn't fucking aimed at you in the first place. It's aimed at your kid, if you have them.
Yeah, that's always one of the gripes I have, is like, oh, it kills my nostalgia. I'm like, does it? Because like, it never, like, the things you like never changed. Like, it's still there.
One of my biggest problems with stuff, though, is Hasbro can't keep anything going. Even the live action movies, they're like, here's the Transformers 2007, which I enjoyed. I thought the first one was good. I felt like it captured a lot of the essence of Transformers. Is it G1? No. Does it tell its own story? Yes, and that's fine. But I just want them to pick something, put some effort into it, put some work and money into it. When I say money, I mean creative talent into it, and keep going. And my problem with the live action movies is they can't even keep consistency or continuity between movies. And I think this is a very good start to what could be something much bigger. I enjoyed the movie. I think it's right up there with the 2007 movie, in my opinion. If I had to rate all the movies, 86 is still number one for me. I haven't seen the Beast Wars 2 movie. I can't really comment on that, but I would say this.
It's a fucking love letter to Michael Bay, dude. Don't waste your time. It really is. It, like, all that greatness that the Bumblebee movie made. Even though I groaned when I saw a trailer for it, like, it turned out to be a good film. Like, critically speaking, a lot of people liked it. But then out came the Beast Wars movie. Here's this moment that kids grew up with Beast Wars, and those of us that grew up with G1, we finally get to see those characters interact, and it's too busy of like this pathetic fucking dumbass director going, oh god, I would love to suck Michael Bay's cock right now. How do I? Oh, I'll have Optimus Prime say I'll kill you. Yeah, that's what I'll have.
How do we get Pete Davidson in this?
I didn't mean Rise of the Beast. I meant the actual Beast Wars 2 movie from way back in the day in Japan. Technically, it had a theatrical release, so I can't comment.
You thought Rich was being mainstream with you, Oscar?
I did. Yes,
he did an end around on you, and he goes, "No, I'm talking."
Rise of the Beast was all right. It's
talking about 1989 and only released in Kyoto.
In the blah 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 prefecture of Japan.
I really fear though that they're gonna do these 3 movies. They've already said their plan is a trilogy, and then they're just gonna dump it, and they're gonna. That's it.
You know what I don't want them to do? I don't want them to dump it, but I know they are. But what I don't want them to do, and I think they're going to go for it as a cash grab, is make a fucking TV series and cheapen the experience of this film. I don't need to hear something best. Yeah, I don't need to hear. And I got love for voice actors. I got love for voice actors, but I don't need some random motherfucker trying to sound like Chris Hemsworth or the other guy trying to sound like Megatron.
Yeah, but the problem is they did it backwards. And I will say, I think the voice acting in this was just meh. They obviously did the name drops for all the characters. There's no outstanding performance in this movie as far as voice acting. Was it bad voice acting? No, it wasn't bad voice acting. But it's close your eyes and don't hear any character names, and you wouldn't know who's talking, kind of thing. Like, okay, you might, if you watch half the movie, you might close your eyes and go, yeah, I hear Chris Hemsworth doing his American accent. But like when Jazz speaks, if you're not looking at him and nobody says, hey, Jazz, what's up? You'd be like, I don't know who's talking.
Right.
They don't even try to make a Jazz voice. They don't try to make any distinct voice. It's just
that
like,
wouldn't be very politically correct.
It's like the four of us just talking.
Yeah, like you can't have someone do Scatman's Crothers.
I'm not saying that though. But here, look, I'm not saying that.
What about
like,
Soundwave? Was Soundwave just like normal?
Soundwave is garbage, bro.
Soundwave's terrible. He sounds like John Bailey, which is who it is, trying to do a Frank Welker Barry White impression, which is what Frank Welker does for Soundwave. And then they did not modulate it correctly. They cannot figure out how to modulate Soundwave's voice.
Dude, like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, there are everything here. There are fucking like soundboards you can buy on Amazon for $40 that does vocoder stuff on it. That you can make yourself sound like Soundwave. All you have to do is go, I am Soundwave, and then you hit the fucking thing, bro. That's how I did it for my videos back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, you just triggered.
I'm just saying.
You just triggered Oscar. You mentioned John Bailey, and I was like,
I just like the voice acting's just nothing stands out. It's fine, but it's not like, oh man, that Megatron voice was badass. No, it's just a dude with a little bit deeper voice who talks normal, and then once he gets his cog and now he's Megatron, he talks a little bit gruffer, meaner. I don't know. It's not like anything distinct or like, man, that voice.
I'll tell you what, bad. you can't, but see, that's the problem, man. Like, you're so hooked on the Frank Welker, like,
I'm not. No. That's not what I'm saying. My point is, Megatron, Optimus, Jazz, Sentinel Prime, Starscream, if you had all of them read the same line and then went, okay, tell me which character that is, you'd be like, I mean, unless you just happen to have watched the movie and recognize John Hamm or whatever his name is, and Chris Hemsworth doing his American accent, which is just, oh, it's Thor. Yeah. You know, like, I'm just saying that the voice work was fine, but there's nothing stand out about it. There's nothing that says,
Father,
oh, what a badass voice this was.
It's me, Thor, leader of the Autobots, Father.
Exactly. Like, you could just read lines and it's anybody.
What about when Megatron turns on Prime? Is that sold well?
Yeah.
I think they did a great job with that story arc,
it's
honestly.
Not to spoil too much, but there are signs that even my sister, who could give two shits less about the franchise, like, she knows, like, the basics. Optimus Prime good, Megatron bad. Oh my gosh, they're friends. How does it fall apart, you know? We sat, like, we watched the movie together, and she was, like, slowly picking up. She's like, oh my god, dude, like, I kind of like this descent, you know, for Megatron as a character. Like, I kind of like what they're doing here. When you watch, I don't want to spoil too much for you, man, but there's a very visual way of knowing that he's starting to kind of fall off. You know?
It's not sudden like wait, your mom's name is Martha too? We just became best friends. It's nothing like that. It's actually built up, and yeah, Oscar's spot on. There's signs of it, and you see these signs growing, and you see the change happening. Like, I think it's well done, that part. I think they did a good job with that. They didn't just go, okay, you guys know it's coming, so there it is, boom. No, they do a good job.
That's good.
It definitely builds.
I'm looking forward to this tomorrow. I'm excited. I was just like, I had like lost my shit like over the weekend. Everybody's talking about this movie. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why the fuck can't I go see a fucking movie? And Lisa's like, of course you can. I'm like, no, I can't just go up. I see my friends, like, they'll just like say, oh, I went to the movies today. And I'm like, I can't just fucking do that. Yeah, you can go to the movies if you want. I'm like, fine.
You forgot that. Motherfucker. I watched Predator.
Was that? Predator.
Yeah, I watched Predator during lunch.
But yeah, so I'm fine. Azalea, I'm taking you out of school tomorrow. She's like, yeah. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I don't want to look weird watching this Transformer movie by myself. They'll label me a pedo, and
I gotta bring kids with me.
I invited Scarlett.
So guess who I went with? Yeah, nobody.
You went alone.
Loser. I went alone and I had
the popcorn trick.
I had 2 tickets. Went alone.
You're like, oh,
you wanted
pre-order. Yeah, that's me, man. Gotcha, bro.
I went alone. I went to the fan event alone, where they handed out a keychain, a poster, and kind of weird, a reprint of issue 1 with like an issue 1, like Marvel issue 1 cover. And I thought, and it had Skybound in the corner. Oh, it's a reprint of the Skybound issue 1, right? With the G1 cover. It's not. It's a reprint of Marvel issue 1.
Oh no! You had to put up with reading the Supreme Commander Optimus Prime every time they call him Supreme Commander Optimus Prime. Supreme Commander Optimus Prime.
Yeah, he goes to the kid handing him out. He said,
when you were at the fan event, and they gave you that stuff, we're like, and what do we give your kids, sir? And you're like, I don't have any kids.
I have any kids.
Walks
by
away.
Myself with 2 tickets.
Fan event.
Nobody would go with me.
Were you the only person at the fan event?
No, actually, the fan event was it was a Wednesday evening, and I would say it was about 75% full. There was quite a few people there.
Everybody had double seats because they're all sticky fatties.
You think, no, just neckbeards are going to sit there and go see a Transformers movie. I can't wait to see this. I'm going to turn this up on my YouTube channel.
They're all doing the popcorn trick on themselves.
Hey, left hand, what you doing? Want some popcorn?
Extra butter. I'll have what I'm having.
You go to the movie with The Stranger.
I just couldn't keep my hands off me. Fuck, it looked good.
After the movie, the bathroom was just a long line for the stalls because they're all afraid. They're all too embarrassed to pee.
They sit there and they look in the mirror and they're like, "Don't do it." And so they unbutton another button on their fucking plaid shirt button up. Oh, stop! Fuck, I'm getting laid at night.
Extra butter.
As they brought the Dune Cup movie bucket. Shit out of this. I saw some lady hold the Dune Cup on a Facebook video. She has the Dune Cup, right, with the fucking the world's worst looking fucking pocket pussy, and she has the alien head from the Alien premiere. She shoved the whole thing in there. She's like, "Oh my."
So who's getting these Transformers?
No one's getting this shit. It's fucking stupid. They have a Reaction Devastator yellow, right? An Arc play set, which I may have to see photos of. Be nice to hang in the fucking office somewhere on the wall.
Wait, where are we?
The Super 7 under official.
Oh, we jumped a bunch.
Where are you looking?
Gotcha. We're on to the next one.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, now with 50% more non-transforming Transformers? Yep. Is that where we are?
That's right.
What are we looking at?
The Super 7. Super 7 list of their non-transforming Transformers. It's their Reaction series where it's 5 points of articulation, the head, arms, and legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that line. It's always sold well. It hasn't. We could just skip that. It's all trash. Moving on with another 50% more non-transforming Transformers.
I can just skip that. It's all trash. Oh, God.
They just keep licensing out more. Now it's
have more information about some possible new Funko Pop Transformers, Omega Supreme, Cyclonus, and Hot Rod with them. Oh, my God. Why'd you post? This is so stupid.
You know you're getting the Hot Rod.
I hate Pops. They're fucking dumb.
They're dumb. They're very dumb. I hate pop displays too. I'm just like, I don't need to. Why did you buy that? You could just walk to the store and looked up at the wall.
Another one. This podcast needs more non-transforming Transformers to talk about. How about Soundwave?
Oh, not Soundwave. What happened to Soundwave?
Super 7 strikes again. I actually got to hold their Megatron in hand, and it's absolute garbage.
Revolution.
Inspired by the animated series Transformers, this figure is 7-inch scale and features intricate sculpt and premium paint detailing. Includes removable shoulder cannon and cassette tape accessories. The perfect gift for any Transformers fan. By Super 7. Yeah, so they do TMNT, G.I. Joe, all their figures. Their TMNT's okay, but I think it's a little overhyped. It's basic articulation, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. You can't get any good poses out of a Super 7 figure, even with their TMNT line, which was probably the best thing they've done ever.
Well, the first photo, I think, shows the full extent of his articulation.
Yeah.
He's got like a knee
little more than
bent
5.
10 degrees. His
Yes,
arm
so,
comes
like,
up 40 degrees.
At my comic shop, some kid returned his Super 7 Megatron, and the owner was like, "Hey, man, you want to buy this? I'll do it for $30." I'm like, "I wouldn't pay you $5 for that piece of shit. Let me see it." I got to go look at it, and it's really not good. It's super heavy because it feels like solid, straight up fucking plastic, but it's just barely, and this is Megatron, barely any ankle tilt. You can't get good poses. Excuse me, I gotta be at work soon. You can barely get any poses with that fucking janky ass elbow that he has. That Soundwave showing off here in the first picture.
That's the most dynamic pose you're gonna get out of that thing.
When you make the RED Soundwave, the RED robots look like fucking straight up like masterpiece, like Yellow Parks. You really know you need to stop while you're ahead. But I think at this point they're just trying to run out the license.
Yeah, I don't think you're really wrong there.
Yeah,
someone's buying it. Someone's buying it.
Yeah, someone is, and I think I think they're just running out on a license right now as we speak because this has no appeal. It looks great, but it looks great as like a fucking, I don't know, an NFT. Yeah, we all know how useful.
What's interesting to me is all these companies, Super 7, Funko, they just keep regurgitating the same characters. Notice they don't often go too far out, like, oh, here's Deluxe Insecticon, whatever, Venom. Yeah. Because nobody would buy it. But people see Soundwave, they're like, oh, yeah, Soundwave's cool, I'll buy a Soundwave.
Are you kidding me? They did a bludgeon, dude. Like, that blew me away when Super 7 did that. They're like, hey, here's a bludgeon. It's like, wow, that looks fucking horrible.
I hope that you opened the box and it was just Optimus Prime.
Repainted.
No, it's just an Optimus Prime.
They had a Starscream that was being destroyed. Like when he got shot by Galvatron, he had sparkles on. Like, oh my god! Like, are you fucking serious right now? And the Trax was garbage. Yeah.
The only one I particularly loved was the G1 Unicron, just because.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have their Alligatorcon. I thought that was cool.
That's
lines.
different. That's not, it's kind of like, Robert gave me Fans Toys Chomp. It's a very simple beast mode, but it still works because it's an alligator, right? Yeah. It's not like it's kind of like where Takara fucked up, I believe, with like Cheetor or like Shadow Panther. Those animals are very agile. You should be able to pose them a little better, but you're not. Yeah. Moving on. Macy's, where everyone goes for their non-Transformers. Oh my god, dude, what is your fucking deal, Richard?
So, I redid the notes a little bit for Carlos. I tried to make it.
Shut the fuck up, you lying ass.
I just wish every Super 7 box had a cool box, and you open it up and pull out, and it's just another shampoo bottle, like an Optimus Prime. Every single one.
I just love, like, Macy's is like, hey, we want to get in on this Transformer thing. They're like, you can have an Optimus Prime. There. Like, everybody else.
Which one's that one? Is that the one with the race car from the last movie that was really good? They're like, no, it's a truck. No, that's stupid.
Someone at Macy's is going to get into a whole lot of hot water, and they popped a bottle of champagne. Like, they think they landed this.
They impregnated their secretary. They went down on their stepbrother.
Macy's got their foot in the door in the Transformers game with the one and only Optimus Prime. How could it not sell like hotcakes? They even paid 10% over ask for the.
But he's he's a fully articulated, spectacular figure, as the box says.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So's my turd if I squeeze hard enough.
What is the second to last bullet point on this? In the description.
We'll give you cancer.
Read it, because I don't get it.
Spot clean.
Spot clean. What?
What? That's what I said.
You can use it to clean things.
It's
You can wipe up. You can wipe up. Use them to scrub out a spot on your couch.
Richard, one of the conditions I had Robert make sure he agreed on it, and he will let me enforce this. You are to never ever post about non-transforming Transformers again, unless it's a fucking YOLO Park model kit. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's coming up too.
All right, next.
Anyway, so TF1, finally the most obvious Transformers crossover since Tim Hardaway made crossovers cool. Oh no, whoop, jump, knife hands, son, knife hands. Yeah, there we go. These are the Studio Series Transformers 1 figures. I'm actually looking forward to Sentinel Prime. I like his design. I really can't wait to get my hands on that.
Check Walmart. I saw all three of these at Walmart. They had a massive display in the middle of the aisle near the toy section.
I haven't seen Sentinel yet, not for the Studio Series. I've seen that mainline one with all the waffles and shit. I mean, he's got that here too, but...
Yeah, they had all the Studio Series. They had these guys out, so.
Yeah, they had mainline Bumblebee, mainline Optimus. They had mainline Sentinel. They had, I think, Alita 1 also on my Walmart, but I don't want the mainline. I want the Studio Series because there is a little bit more care put into it.
This says not due till spring. I swear I saw the Studio Series at my Walmart. I'll have to look again. I remember seeing them going, oh, these are new.
Yeah. So, and then again, what's up with the pink random shield with blasters from Sentinel? I don't get that at all.
I don't either, actually.
I didn't see that in the fucking movie. No, they're just being weird.
It's supposed to be like an energy shield he had, and they just...
It's mech tech.
Oh, shut up.
Bring back mech tech!
Fucking mech tech. Freaking Bumblebee with that mask, that little fucking Uzi looking thing I transformed into a fucking fusion cannon. You know, I used to super glue those things into place, like fully extended, and then paint them black, like, here's my Megatron fusion cannon, because this guy's going to be like Megatron, but so much better. Oh my god, Optimus Prime doesn't stand a chance, guys. Not in the slice.
That's how Carrie fell in love with me. I showed her my mech tech collection. She was like, oh my god, you're such a winner.
Your mech tech's so big.
Then I showed her my dick and she left.
And spring-loaded.
I pulled a P. Diddy and I lubed her up and I kept her.
Oh, no.
She went, hey, open your mech tech. And you were like, it is open.
What's the grumpy face on Alita 1's chest?
Now I cannot see it. look at the question look on Bumblebee's chest right there. That's like one, I don't trust you. You're being shifty.
What do you mean, $5?
What do you mean a soft impact on my credit score? I don't believe you, sir.
What do you mean bend over the examination table and pull down my pants?
Of course I go to pagan parties. What do you mean that's not good for me? This one I really... one. Say what?
I was just going to say that Alita 1 chest just looks like her hormones or something. Misogynistic comment.
It's not working.
Yeah, Links, you just got to copy and paste that bitch. This is one I'm looking forward to. It's the Monster Hunter Transformers crossover. I know in the end of the day, this is a retool, recolor, air razor. But my fucking god, dude, this fucking works. Like, I like this as a one-off on my shelf.
The crossovers, they seem to really be taking a lot of care in putting them out. I wonder if that's partially because they have somebody else they have to
appease. Yeah. I mean, this is a Hasbro Bandai Namco Capcom. Capcom.
Yeah,
that's what.
Yeah,
not Bandai Namco.
I mean, that's definitely 100% the reason that Hasbro takes extra care on things.
Yeah. They can't.
Like, wait, we have to actually show that we can do stuff?
Yeah.
I really like this. I mean, yeah, again, it's another air razor, but it's very, he has like a medieval warlord type of vibe to him in robot mode, but very puny for a Prime, and they could have gone with someone else, honestly.
Are his hands just folded behind his back?
That's how air razor does it. And look
like
at
a kung fu master who's too good to fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say when you look at this, what the thing I think is cool, if for anyone who doesn't really play Monster Hunter, is that like all these monsters, the whole point of the game is to like fight these giant monsters with these ridiculously oversized weapons and stuff like that, and collect pieces of them, and then craft your armors. And like the armor in game kind of looks like what Optimus is wearing, and like I like that aspect that they transformed the actual dragon into kind of the armor, but it's Optimus Prime wearing it. I think it looks a little goofy though, like Optimus. I don't know if I'm in on it.
The legs kind of bother me a bit.
Yeah,
because I expect his legs to be a little thicker because
he's a very skinny Optimus. He's like Bionicle Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I mean this is a deluxe though, right? Isn't this a retooled deluxe?
Air Razor.
Yeah, but it's a deluxe size, right?
Yeah, it's probably deluxe class. Yeah, this ain't Voyager. This is deluxe. You're gonna pay $40. I'm gonna pay $40 for a deluxe class.
I think this looks pretty good. I played the one Monster Hunter game, and it does have a lot of the elements of like what Justin was saying with the collecting pieces. Even like just the screenshot of just the accessories. It's like, yeah, that's kind of like the stuff you would craft in the game after
killing a creature.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this does a good job of capturing the element of Monster Hunter and Transformers. So
I would have liked
somebody. This looks like somebody killed Optimus Prime and stuck their helmet on his head.
It's John.
It looks
Bailey.
like you meet him. It's like you go to an encampment and like, where's your leader? He comes out and you're like, here it comes, and he's like,
what do you guys want? Why do you come to my camp of my men?
But I think Justin would agree with me. He should have came with an accessory with a calico cat with goggles on.
Yes.
Either as a chef or something like that. Holding a matrix for him. I just plop, 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 plops away.
Yeah, I do like how the wings make like a, not a skirt, but I don't know what you call that on the sides.
Yeah, it's like a guard that it looks very samurai-ish.
Yes, yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's like it's for protection. But it looks good. It does hide the slimness of the legs when you look at it from another angle, but then you can always see that inside leg and be like, oh.
Well, now he kind of looks like a Victorian cross-dresser.
he looks like he could be a prostitute in the Old West at a brothel.
Yes.
Oh, Optimus Prime, you're not wearing your bustle. Oh.
You see my garter?
He just came from a freak off.
Hey, boys. Oh.
The theme of this freak off is Monster Hunter. And extra baby oil.
I told you that we won't stop. I ain't going to jail.
I'm starring in an off-Broadway rendition of Oliver. I'm the hooker.
I am not a gay fish.
I ruined Kanye West's life.
Oil slick.
All right, what's next?
Up next is, let's see here.
Oh, yeah. Another non-transforming thing.
Ridiculously late Kickstarter launch for Transformers 40th Collect. No, I don't care. Why is that here? Yo, Oscar, look out. It's a nice looking Optimus and Megatron 2-pack. I'll be the judge of that.
It's Carlos again.
It's YOLO. Yo, Oscar, look out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God. Yeah, these are tight.
Oh.
But this is like a different shade for that Megatron.
I hear it's more.
That's like the animated color scheme.
But it's a better price.
It's a way better price because they took a bunch out. There's comparison pics, if you keep going, of the regular release with this release. They took the die cast out. They took the light up feature out. And they took the weathering off.
Good. Well, yeah, that looks fucking clean, dude.
Yeah.
And how much is the set?
The set is $70. And
oh my God, where's it on?
They're $50 each.
I prefer them dirtied up, man.
$60.
I prefer them
Where are they posted? I am in. I want
Big
this.
Bad. Oh, pre-order sold out on Big Bad. $70. Damn, sold out.
Oscar.
Let's see, where else? It's got to be like Amazon or something, right?
eBay latex. eBay latex. Meanwhile, guess who pre-ordered all of them? You've been set up, Oscar. He is now redirecting you to someone, a certain someone's eBay page.
I found the best price on eBay is this one guy, Rich. I mean, Critch.
Rich, the pre-order.
It says pre-order real estate.
It's me.
You got him, Rich. Got him.
Got him.
$5,000 for this. Signed by Welker himself and Cullen. Okay, well, hopefully, if any listener knows where we can snag one of these for Oscar, let us know.
Yeah, Daddy wants. Daddy wants.
That's what sucks about like being kind of out of the game because you got stuff going on in life. You're exploring another hobby, this, that, the other. Like, there's so many little things I've missed out on. Like even the Leo Kaiser figure, you know? This is the only one I got. I thought I had ordered it. I hadn't. I didn't even know it came out. Snarl, same thing. And if it wasn't for these guys talking about it, the last time I was on, I wouldn't own them. I was like, that came out, you know? You have to really be like balls deep in this stuff to know everything that's coming out at all times.
You got to be Diddy deep in it.
You have to be Diddy deep.
Let's see. Yeah, well, sucks to be me. Some upcoming 2025 product info to Wii Your Transformers appetite.
Wet.
Oops.
He meant wet.
Sorry.
So this makes me a little happy because I'm curious to see, because I like what they did with the Stunticons. With that combiner set. Now there's aerial bots. So as the Age of the Primes is going to be the line, I guess.
Yes, so.
That sea spray is too big, and I think they're taking tune accuracy really too far afield here.
That's to scale, yep.
They are jumping the shark.
And Star Convoy just doesn't even match the aesthetic of anything he's being packaged with.
Well, that's being released by Super 7. That's how he comes in the box.
Ugh, gross.
His index finger wiggles 1 degree.
So Transformers Generation Bullseye Studio Series Voyager War for Cybertron Optimus variant.
God, Jesus Christ.
That was a mouthful.
That was a lot to say.
Yeah, that's the Target thing.
Oh, Target's Bullseye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a developer deluxe sideswipe, deluxe wheeljack coming out.
I thought it said Dick's. I was like, Dick's sideswipe? What the fuck is Dick's?
Why are you thinking about Dick's for, bro?
Dick's sea spray. Dick's brawn.
So I don't get it. Why are they doing another sea spray?
Because we don't have enough. It'll probably end up being just a reissue of the one that nobody could get.
Yeah, it's retro inspired, so it'll probably just be the same one with a more, cartoon paint or something.
Retro inspired, as in we released it last year. That's retro now.
Yeah.
What do you think Silverbolt's gonna be? Is it gonna be an original mold or is it something else?
Yeah.
Something.
I bet this is their new combiner.
Might be good. I hope it's good.
I hope so too. I am looking forward to that.
Did you get a theory on Oscar, the Fans toys?
No, I never got any of them.
This would be cool to have.
I never got any of them. They were just too rich for my blood, so I just...
Yeah,
I talk shit about them, but it wasn't for me, so I just didn't buy them.
It's funny because Fans toys, is coming around to so much tune accuracy. It's not like they're doing something that's leagues different than other stuff that's come out. I mean, honestly, that's what happens when everybody is focusing on the same aesthetic. You can then be satisfied, but you don't feel like you're necessarily missing out. You know what I mean? If you get something similar. It's true. It's true. So maybe that's a good thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope the Silver Bolt's going to be good, and
I hope so.
And everything will be tucked
just
away.
Pot of Primes. Was it Pot of Primes? What was the
Combiner Wars? They were Combiner Wars.
C-Dub, and this was like was it the first C-Dub combiner?
It was one of the first ones, yeah.
And people were like, "Oh my God, you fold the legs up! Oh my God, it's arms! It's so ingenious.
You're so smart, Carl.
But it was good, and who knows?
For that oversized KO on Amazon for $300, girl.
What's up with this Star Convoy being a Titan class?
See, that doesn't make sense to me. Like,
I thought it was Commander at first, and I'm rereading this. I'm like, Titan class.
Titan class, dude.
It's gonna be $200.
The whole reason is because he'll end up being just like bigger than a leader class, just slightly. So you have to pay more. Just
right, I agree.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at this G2 Dinobots. So it's like they're not sure if it's the cores or the leader class yet. I forgot to mention what did you get? I did finally complete my Dinobot leader class set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm very happy with that. Snarl is probably my favorite one so far. He beat out Sludge. But yeah, his Dino mode is fucking dumb with a tail placement. It's like he's got a turd hanging out.
Wait, which one?
Snarl.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The release sure to put Robosin out of business. Now has a video showcasing its transformation. Oh my God.
We've laughed at this so much.
God damn it. Oh, not messing you.
Listen. Justin loves this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's sound and everything.
My absolute favorite thing ever.
Watch on X.
Getting at least 3 of them.
Oh boy.
The sound is amazing.
Transform!
This keeps playing a transformation sound effect on repeat while it's taking forever to stand up.
The weird thing is how the whole base has to rotate too to make this thing happen.
Keep you entertained while it slowly rotates and transforms and sounds like gears grinding.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, guys. That thing made the transform sound like 30 times.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It rotated like 1 foot an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear the gears grinding over the transform sound. So it's like...
This is so good.
And it moved like a centimeter. And it's like slowly moved. And then he gets up, pew, 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 like he's gonna catch it. He doesn't even move his gun,
dude. Nope. His gun stays still, and he's like, conductivity, transformer, convoy, and then like his chest lights up while he's talking.
My personal favorite part is just that like the truck, the gun just stays there. That's it. That's all it is.
Just bolted.
It's just gun bolted right to the side of the truck. Like okay,
dude, and it's $250, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love how it's like transform. And it like moves.
You know, it's moments like these where it makes me think about like the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy show on Netflix, where even Scorponok, when he transformed, they slowed down the one transform sound effect.
Oh, God.
They could have done it here, but they just let it play like 40 times.
And it wasn't even like cut right. Like it was kind of clipped wrong.
I could see like if they programmed it to transform certain aspects of his body. Oh, but this is all in unison.
Right.
As it just spins around like magic in front of your eyes, and you go, "Wow, how did they do this?"
If this was coming out by Christmas, y'all would be getting this shit for Christmas. I swear to God, each of you would each get this for Christmas.
It's always next year, Robert. So.
It's always next year.
God.
What if Ryan runs over and he pushes the button? You're like, no, Ryan! Transform!
No,
like your whole dinner. You're trying to fucking eat your dinner for the next 45 minutes. You're just hearing... He's like, what's that fucking thing gonna finish transforming?
He looks over, smoke's coming from underneath the platform.
Yep.
Starting to melt in the center because the gears are stuck.
And Justice forever struck with PTSD from that day. Like he'll never watch another episode of Transformers in Japanese again. Like, no, God, no, don't say it. Transform, no. As he hears, Mommy, Daddy, there's smoke. It's not even a lot of smoke. It's like a little puff. But it was enough to set his kids off.
It smells like an electrical fire.
Mm-hmm.
The 9-volt battery just explodes inside the fucking base.
Smoke detectors are going off in the house.
Oh God! Even that fucking what was that transformer that skids along the ground with sparks?
Oh, a grease pit or whatever. That
no,
one.
What's his name?
Air or
Hot House.
something.
Hot House.
Hot House.
Hot
Yeah.
house.
Hot House.
Yeah, I'm on my way, Optimus. Hurry.
That will forever be
for
my
3
favorite
hours.
thing.
I can't move.
Oh God! Oh my God! Hot House to the rescue! Fight fire with fire!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! This thing, they sped up. This is the first time we actually got to see real-time transformation because we now realize we've been deceived because the video they released before this had it spinning up real quick and nice, you know? And at first we're like, oh, we thought it was a camera panning around it to show all sides. No, and Justin's like, it's fucking spinning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they hide some of that too, like in what they were showing us because the base is black and stuff like that, so you can't see so clearly that it's just spinning. Yeah,
lo and behold, it was also sped up like 45 times normal speed.
As they sit there and they're just like, they want to see stuff? We'll show them everything.
They had to like set their video camera on the like starlight aperture and put it on a tripod and go to bed like they were making a brisket and wake up in the morning and come back and it hit stop.
Oh, somebody send this to Deluxe and tell them this is the special clear chase for this is the what do they call it?
This is called the Diddy Jolly Rancher edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's all semen.
Lucky Draw. This is the Lucky Draw clear edition.
Yeah.
Got to get it.
You could successfully interrogate any prisoner if you just put this in a room with them and threaten to turn it on again unless they tell you everything.
It slowly
So
transforms
Jefferson,
back
you
and
don't know
forth.
who killed that guy? We'll see about that. Hit it.
You get-
No, wait, please transform. No, I did it. I killed that son of a bitch.
You get fucking prosecuted for war crimes. Oh God! All right, that was great.
The cop up and the detective shuts it off, and he pulls his gun on the cop. Turn that back on, officer, right now.
We're better than that, rookie.
But detective, we're better than this. Not today.
Not today. The music too. It's like dan 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 dan. Transform. Oh my God! I'm watching it again. I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
You gotta like it. Like there was this YouTube channel where I was like looking up Transformers fan series, right? And a lot of the times it's stop motion. It's either good stop motion or shit stop motion. But one user, I'm gonna find his video in the next week and I'll send it to you guys, went above and beyond to avoid all the stop motion but still execute a pretty decent story. But every time they transformed, he would I gotta show you guys the video of me doing this, right? So oh wait,
God,
go here. There we
it's
go.
like this Optimus is powered by cicadas.
Oh, here we go. So let me get a transformer. Roll the prime. Come here, you fucking waste of money. So
By the way, it makes the Transformer sound 15 times in 31 seconds.
Amazing. Bravo.
Where's show my camera? Oh.
Figured I'd count them while Oscar's looking this up.
You counted that?
I did. I was like, I gotta count it. And it's funny too because some of them just interrupt the previous one. Like they maybe are trying to make it sound like one continuous, but it just sounds like they're cutting it off and restarting it.
This is a real battle.
It's like when you have a soundboard and you're just spamming the button.
He would have been. If it's a real fight, and he did that, he would just end up laying there.
I'm getting there.
He'd just be shot up dead by the time.
Fuck it, I'll send him a Facebook Messenger group. So.
I got Fans Hobby Master Builder Wheelblade.
So in the show, right, I'm recording myself saying this, like the guy's like, "Oh, we got to transform and roll out, bop, 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 bop," and now he's a vehicle. So I'm sending that video in the chat so you can see it for yourself. But I think it was pretty clever of him because I thought it was an alright story, so I was like really enjoying it. And I'm like, "Oh, cool! I don't have to sit there and see that it took him 6 hours to fucking animate a transformation sequence."
Oh boy, that was good.
Yep, but yeah, let's go ahead and call it a night because I got to get up at 4. We have inventory tomorrow.
I mean, the client at 8:30 in the morning, and early day 2.
So special shout outs for our good friend Dust Mites for providing beats for the theme song. Check out our friends at Rumble Collectors on Facebook. Just look up Rumble Collectors. I don't need to give out the full web address. And those of you that came with us here at Shadowcast Uncut, you probably left a long time ago, or you're still around, all 4 of you. If you haven't left by the end of this episode, be sure to check out our friend T2R6's YouTube channel or mine. We haven't uploaded in years at this point, so who cares?
But you'll still get paid off of you.
No, I don't. So that's gone too. So
yeah, that's why we make videos that say stuff like retard,
we don't want you back. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah. And you can also check out Rich Pre-Ordered H over at your favorite local unemployment office because he's stuck in crippling debt.
Mm-hmm. It's a true story.
So on behalf of me, my friends here at All Hail Unicron, and what a glorious return it was. We had him going, and yes, we are going to post that entry.
We definitely are. It's going to be there.
Welcome back, Oscar. Welcome back.
Thank you. I want to thank you all for joining us today. We'll see you next time. And expect some Ozone stuff to come up, which means, Robert, you're going to have to work out a schedule because I do have to look at something about this P. Diddy situation. It's just totally worth talking about.
Sounds fun. I can send you the indictment.
Ooh, do that.
Sure.
That'd be nice. All right. So until then, for me and my brothers here on the podcast, we want you to have a nice day somewhere else. Be good to yourselves and each other, and all hail me.
Indeed.
Good night.
That's a good show.
Stroke that ego.